it appears to be passing the fiance test. That's the most important test of all. If you're watching this video, then you know that one of the most annoying things sometimes is when you've got stubborn wrinkles in your clothes that you just can't get out. Maybe you don't have time to whip out the iron. Maybe you don't even own an iron. I don't have an iron. So instead, what we turn to could very well be the Hilife portable garment steamer. Now, I literally just took it out of the box. I'm gonna take you guys step by step all the way through. I'll let you know my thoughts. That way you can feel good about buying this thing. Let's check it out. But here's how it shows up. Came in this little box, neatly packaged. The cord's all wrapped up in this cool little reusable plastic thing. First thing I notice is that, you know, it's a nice modern look. It's got a great feel to it. Big handle, real ergonomic design. The power button is right there at the top for quick use. That's pretty cool. Here we've got the attachment that I believe is just going to snap right on. Oh, kidding. All right, so you got to tilt it a little bit and then twist it into place. Ooh, yeah, that feels snug too. That does not feel cheap at all. Also comes with the instructions, of course. It has a little fill cup just in case this doesn't fit under the sink. It's got these brush attachments on the top, which is pretty cool. And I bet these, yeah, so it just kind of snaps into place there. That's pretty simple. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fill this up and then we are gonna do a demo on the clothing that I showed you before. Let's check it out. All right, so I just filled it up with my sink here. Now there are a couple things to take note of when you operate this, safety features. First of all, it does say do not fill above the max line. So despite all that extra space in there, remember this thing's gonna be creating steam and that steam's gonna need some room to build up before it can be used. Now I've got it plugged in right over here to an extension cord. I'm just in my living room here. It does not require a 3-prong outlet because it only has the 2 prongs, so that's pretty neat. No GFCI needed. It does say you should only plug this in a 110 or 120 volt outlet. It also says to make sure that this never gets tilted more than 45 degrees. So we're gonna set it up just like this. We'll turn it on. And we're expecting this to take just under 2 minutes, maybe right around 2 minutes to fully be heating up to where it is bubbling up inside. So we'll check back in a moment. Okay, it's been 1 minute so far and you can see the bubbles filling up in there. You can see it's starting to definitely heat up. You can also hear it. Not super loud, but definitely some audible noise there that lets us know that it's doing its thing. Now, we're going on about 2 minutes here, and you can see that this thing is steaming. So let's go ahead and move it to our clothing, see how it does. All right, now, of course, this is emitting hot steam, so you're gonna wanna be very cautious as you do this. We're gonna come in a little bit closer here, just letting the bristles make contact. We're going nice and slow all the way down. You can already see, even in just a couple passes, it is actually relieving those wrinkles. That's pretty nice. Careful with your more delicate shirts. This is my fiance's favorite shirt, so I would be in big trouble if I ruin this. But already you can see just a couple passes and it is taking those wrinkles right out. Another little tip for you, the reason that it says to hang your clothing is so that gravity can do a little bit of the work here too. You don't want this laying down in a position, you know, like on your bed or something, because that's probably just going to lead to increased wrinkles. But here we go. Yeah, guys, I'm really impressed so far. Again, it's literally been like 3 minutes since I filled it, turned it on, and I am already getting these wrinkles all the way out. You can see I'm being cautious, but I'm not really, I'm not really going super slow or anything. I'm going at a nice pace. So this seems like it would be a really good option if you were in a little bit of a hurry. Maybe you woke up late or something like that. Let's go ahead and flip this over. We're gonna hit the back a couple times. There 1 minute, gone the next. Neato. All right, onto a slightly different style shirt. I wanted to try a couple that were made with different materials. You can definitely see the wrinkles before. This is one of my vacation shirts. We're going on vacation in not too long. You can see right here, by the way, too, if you hold it too close for too long, you are gonna get some water that builds up. And you just get it right where you want it to be. I mean, for me, I don't care if I have a couple wrinkles, so that should be just fine. All right, the last one we're gonna try here, this one's just a regular t-shirt, just a cotton, I think a cotton with like a little bit of polyester in there. But I just wanted to try it on a couple different ones to see how it would work with different fabrics. It does advertise that you can use it on virtually any fabric. So yeah, even this one, it didn't have too many wrinkles to begin with, but what wrinkles there were appeared to be just getting right out of there. All right, now to try it while I'm literally just holding the shirt in case you don't really have something close by that you can hang it on. Although it does seem that hanging it somewhere nice and high where you've got plenty of room to move around would definitely be the best way to go. But you know what? I am satisfied with how that's looking, so we're gonna go ahead and just turn that off. Boom. And then from here, we're not gonna touch anything just yet. We're gonna give this thing a full 10 to 15 minutes to completely cool down before we empty it and do everything else. Now, on that note, it also says that if, you know, maybe you've got a bunch of stuff that you're getting the wrinkles out of, before you refill, you gotta let it cool down first, because again, inside here, there's a component that's really hot. So if you were to just pop this off, first of all, you'd get steam coming out probably right away. Second, you pour more water in there, it's gonna just bubble up immediately because it's so hot. It might splash out and get on you or get on something that you don't want it to get on. So let's be patient here. Let's let that have its time to cool down. And yeah, pretty cool. And so there you have it. Real simple, easy to use garment steamer. Just our quick test here on a couple different fabrics seems to have worked real well. Super easy to clean and take care of. So yeah, hope you found this helpful. Have a great rest of your day.